Okay, this next one says, which list has the numbers in order from least to greatest? So what I'm going to do, I'm just looking at the first answer choice, and I'm going to circle them all on here, okay? So we have a -8, we have a -10, we have a 6. I'm going to write them up here too, okay? We have a 5, we have a -2, and then we have a -4 and a +9. Okay, so it is really, it's easy to see on the number line, right? You can look right at this number line and put them in order least to greatest because you write them in this order. You would write -10, -8, -4, -2, 5, 6, and 9. That's really easy. Number lines are such a great resource. Draw one every time. Okay, what I noticed a lot of, two big mistakes that students make. One, they just ignore the sign. They ignore that negative and they say, well, least to greatest. Well, I know that 2 is the smallest. So they say, well, I'm going to start with the -2. And then they say, well, 4 is the next biggest. And then 5 and 6 and -8 and 9 and 10. Well, while the actual number there is increasing, but you notice you're telling me that a -5 is larger than a -4. That can't be true. You have to pay attention to those symbols, okay? Now, another mistake is that students may try to draw a number line, and they know the positive ones. They would say, okay, well, I know a 5 goes here, and a 6 and a 9, and they know that the 9 is bigger than 5 or 6, but they mix up on these over here. What they try to do is say, oh, okay, so -10, and then -8, and -4, and -2. And maybe that's the mistake that you did, okay? We've got to remember that when we're over here in this little negative world, the ones that look the biggest are actually the smallest, and we've got to make for sure that they show that order, okay? That if that -2 is closer to 0 than -10. And when we're putting it on our number line, it is really important to remember that.